Suppose there is eviction you have to do. There is a resistance from the local MLA, and the local MLA is not from the ruling party. If he is from ruling party, you can tell it to because they are in the government, so you can at least he can be on your side, or you can pursue them to be. But he is from a different party altogether. Okay. So and he is bringing his goons and everything, and not doing you. I mean, letting you do your eviction work. Even he put up the children and women as a human shield.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You went there for eviction, and you went there for eviction after giving a lot of notice.
Yes,
okay. So how will you manage that situation?
So first of all, I will contact the police force first.
You will be going with police.
Police.
Yes.
Sir, then I will contact the political authority, that is the ruling party. Who is governing that?
Speak to your seniors and all that.
Seniors and that. Sir, then I will try to speak to him directly. Secondly,
Okay.
if he is not listening to me, I will first speak to the political authority and seniors. Then, if he is listening to me, then I will go and speak to him directly about the benefits of the eviction and how they will be benefited by.
No. That MLA is just trying to get some political mileage out of it.
Yes, sir.
Media coverage, political mileage, people's leader and all that.
Yes,
that's what he is aiming for.
Yes,
He is not there. His objective is that only.
Yes, sir.
So how will you manage that? Acha, will you arrest him if he keeps on doing that?
Yes, sir. If he keeps on doing that, then there is no other option. If he is obstructing in the political public work, then the action has to be taken.
Okay. Achha. So any other issue that if you are posted in Cuttack, you will try to fix?
Sir, the urban flooding issue there and the drainage issue.
Drainage issue, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you think it can be fixed? A lot of eviction has to be done if Cuttack has to be fixed. Don't you think?
So the main drainage canal, it has been renovated, sir.
There is a project, JICA project.
It's a JICA project, yes, sir.
Okay. It's a Japanese company.
Japanese company, yes, sir. Japanese International Cooperation Agency.
So who made Cuttack for the first time? Who made it as their capital? Which ruler?
Sir, the Somavamsi ruler, Morkata Kesari.
Are you sure?
Sir, it is the old. I'm confused between Annanga Bhimadeva and. Yes, sir.
Somavanshi ruler.
Yes, sir.
They had their capital at Jajatinagar. Somavanshi came from northwest. So they had their capital at Suvarnapur, that is Sonpur,
yes, sir.
and then another is at Jajatinagar, Jajpur. Okay. They never ventured into Cuttack actually. It is the Gangas.
Yes, sir. Annanga Bhimadeva third.
Okay. Achha, who built the Baravati fort? Are you aware of it? Have
Yes,
you
sir.
visited
There is two forts, sir. Old fort and new fort. Old fort was done by Morkata Kesari, Somavamsi ruler, and the new fort by Annanga Bhimadeva III of Eastern Ganga dynasty.
Okay. So tell me two places if I visit Cuttack as a district. Okay. Which are the two places I will must go and see?
Sir, of historical importance.
Any importance that you think one should go and visit?
Sir, first of all, the Noraj is there.
Naraj.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
There we have the barrage, and there we have also Siddheswara temple is there.
Okay.
In Noraj.
So it's a beautiful place.
Yes, a beautiful place.
Okay.
Second, sir, the Maritime Museum.
Maritime Museum, right?
Yes, sir.
Achha, Naraj, there was a proposed project was there in Naraj, right? Electric vehicle plant, I think, EV plant by JSW. Are you aware of it?
No, sir. Sorry.
No?
Yes,
Okay. Recently there was a news that, they are shifting their 40,000 crore investment to Maharashtra, but then they said
JSW.
Sir,
JSW,
today the
electric
vehicles.
Came. Yes, sir. They are, today the news has come that they're shifting. There was a myth that they will be shifted.
There was a rumor.
Yes, rumor.
Yes. It was supposed to be built at Naraj only.
Okay, sir. I'll read it.
Okay. So if you are working in Cuttack and there is a cyclone warning and you are doing evacuation work,
Yes, sir.
much of your evacuation work is done, but there are some 50 to 100 villagers who are extremely reluctant to go to the cyclone shelter.
Yes, sir.
And they are saying that we will prefer to die in our own home rather than go to the cyclone shelter.
Yes, sir.
How will you convince them, or what will you do in their situation?
Sir, it is Sir, it is for their life only. Sir, I will make them understand it is for their life only.
Yeah, they're ready to give their life. They're
sir.
saying we'll die, but we'll prefer to die in our own home. We will not go to the cyclone shelters.
Sir,
Acha,
first
tell-
conversation will be there regarding shifting. Sir, I will try my best to persuade them. If not, then I will talk to my seniors and political authority from above to come to the ground and to speak to them, because they may be reluctant to us, but they may
Suppose
not.
they are not listening to their own sarpanch or ward member as well.
Yes, sir.
So will you apply force? Will you forcefully evacuate them?
Sir, forceful evacuation, sir, it will be the last option, sir. Forceful evacuation will be my last option. Sir, if I will see the early warning systems, the magnitude of the magnitude of the
The
weightage
cyclone
of,
requires,
Yes, sir.
evacuation.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, if not, then I'll first see there is any shelter homes or not in that particular
Yes,
area.
yes. Cyclone shelters are already there.
Yes, sir. Then,
Almost everyone will be getting shifted. Only these 50 or 100 people are reluctant.
Yes, sir.
So if required, will
Sir,
you
then
apply force?
will be applied, sir.
If you are posted in Cuttack, any of the block or tehsil, and which is very cyclone, highly vulnerable to cyclone.
Yes, sir.
What will you do so that you build resilience? Tell me 1, 2, 3 things that you will do over the years, so that whenever there is a cyclone in near future, the people of that block or tehsil are very well protected.
Sir, the localization of ODRAF teams would be there. Sir,
That is there already.
Sir, new
Any other
provisions.
thing? Yes. Any other thing that from a officers over there, okay,
Yes, sir.
you can think of.
Sir, first of all, I will see that any big the house near the houses or inhabited area, any big trees are there or not, and that are weak or not. If any strong wind will come, if it will get uprooted, then I will cut those trees.
Okay. So you will take the help of forest department.
Forest department, yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, then if that village is near to the coastal area, if inundation of water will be there, I will build the proper sandbanks will be built, so that water will not come to the.
Okay. So cyclone related flooding you will
Flooding,
stop.
yes,
Okay.
Sir.
Very
Then, sir, about the farming that is practiced there, I will first see which crop they are planting and is that very vulnerable to the water logging or not. If it is, then I will prepare something for them so that the crops will not get damaged.
How will you make sure crops will not get damaged? It's a cyclone. You cannot
Sir,
stop.
for
the
example,
cyclone.
if that harvest is done of the crop, then I will ensure that it is stored in a proper storage house.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That is understood.
Yes, sir.
Any other thing that you can think of?
So the shelter homes I will build, sir.
Shelter homes are already there,
Yes,
isn't it?
Sir, digitalization of I will ensure that the panchayat head is properly.
Sarpanch.
Yes, sir, Sarpanch. He is properly connected with the early warning disaster.
They are all connected.
Yes, sir.
Now, early warning used to be a criticism 20 years back.
Yes,
Now they are all connected. If there is a cyclone warning system, the moment it gets to the state level, instantaneously it goes to the Sarpanch level and ward member level also.
Yes, sir.
So they know. Okay. So these are the things you will think of, na? Okay. You are a electrical machine design, mechanical engineer.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So tell me, what is machine learning?
Sir, machine learning means preparing a artificial system with the computational ability of a human and
Computational ability of a human.
human brain, sir.
But don't you think the computers are have a better computational ability than humans?
Sir, the artificial neural network is there.
Yes.
Sir, they will be strengthened in that system, sir. For
Okay.
example, to solve the very complex problems in a very short period of time.
Okay. You are a material engineer, right?
Yes, sir.
You are aware of electronic vehicles, right?
Yes, sir.
They mostly use, what kind of battery in that?
Lithium ion batteries.
Is there any alternate to lithium ion battery?
So sodium ion batteries.
Okay, good. So lithium ion batteries, are you aware of lithium triangle?
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
Sir, Argentina, Bolivia, and Chile.
ABC of lithium triangle, right? Okay. Tell me why, Semiconductors, we are so crazy about it. The government of India is pushing, government of Odisha is also pushing for it. Why?
So, sir, because semiconductors are used in the transistor part, sir, and they are used in our day-to-day electronic.
I mean, in almost all
almost all.
industries.
Yes, sir. So that's why.
No. My question is, suppose if you want the electricity to pass through, we can use conductor.
Yes,
If you
sir.
don't want the electricity to pass through, we can use insulator.
Yes, sir.
So why semiconductor?
So because of its use in our vehicles and in every electronic devices,
Mhm.
they are used for the power transmission and proper working, sir. That's why.
So you are from Cuttack, studied in Sambalpur.
Yes, sir.
Mhm. So the Cuttack versus Sambalpur,
Yes, sir.
that perception,
Yes, sir.
why it is there? Is there any substance to
Sir,
it? Or?
it was earlier there, but now it has been diluted completely. It has
Okay.
not so.
Okay. So do you there is a demand for Kosala also, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you think that demand is justified?
Sir, after independence, sir, it was not the western part of our state, that stretch was not given that much amount of um, uh, developmental didn't happen there as compared to the coastal part. So they resented to it, but now there are many industries are coming. They are also getting integrated in our political system. So now it is not justified, sir, because we are a common ethnic group and
We should stay as
we
a
should
single
stay,
state.
yes, sir, united.
Why do you think that the Western Odisha is not as developed as coastal Odisha? What is the cause, major cause?
So the first is the infrastructure that was there. It was not engraved into that part. It was initially in the coastal region. Britishers, they had initially
Yes, the historical region is
ports,
there. Apart from that,
and railways. They were so they were not connected that much. Secondly, sir, tribal areas also are there. So we cannot assimilate them directly into our society. Their autonomy will be given, sir. Second, sir, third is the political apathy was also there. Political ignorance was also there, sir.
okay. You have a very interesting hobby, aquascaping. What
Yes,
is
sir.
aquascaping?
Sir, basically creating a natural system within a home of aquarium using live plants, driftwood, soil substrate.
But you will be needing a big aquarium, don't you think?
No, sir. In small aquarium also we can do it.
You can?
Yes, sir. In 1 feet also we can do it.
Really?
Yes, sir.
So what kind of hobby it is? What exactly you do?
Sir, I like keeping fishes in my. So when I.
So you
get
have an
stressed-
aquarium?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And in the aquarium, what you do?
Sir, I have kept a soil. I have kept a soil substrate, and in that I have live plants in it. I have kept many hiding places where driftwood is also there.
So live plants are also there in the aquarium?
Yes, sir.
They survive?
Yes, sir. There are two types of plants: those who need CO2 and those who do not need CO2. Uh, uh, I keep the plants which do not need CO2 because that CO2 apparatus is very costly, sir.
Okay.
So.
Acha, tell me, if you keep soil,
Yes, sir.
the water will become muddy, right?
No, sir.
Then?
Soil will settle down after some days, sir. I will wait for the water cycle to get complete. Soil will get settled. Then only I will. It takes 14 days normally.
14 days.
Yes, sir.
It's an interesting hobby. Acha, how did the interest for aquascaping originate?
Basically,
Where did you get this idea and started it as a hobby?
yes, sir. My father does pisciculture in the village, sir. We have a big pond, sir, there. So from there, fishing and all habits from very early age I had started.
Okay. So you are acquainted with the fish and all,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Acha, in your aquarium, what kind of fishes you keep?
Sir, generally I keep barbs and I keep algae eaters. I keep the different type of barbs and then tetras also there.
You also do virtual gaming.
Yes, sir.
What kind of virtual gaming?
So the video games, sir.
Huh?
Video games.
Video games.
Yes, sir.
You wrote that PUBG competition.
Yes, sir.
You have in your college level, right?
Yes, sir.
So PUBG is banned in India, right?
Sir, it was banned, but now BGMI is.
Yes, it's
Yes.
not PUBG exactly, or is it PUBG only?
No, sir. It is a different version of PUBG in which some ownership has been changed.
Acha, tell me why PUBG was banned in India?
Because of mainly the data localization issue was there.
Okay.
They were taking our datas and no security. We are not feeling that much secured and all.
Okay.
That issue was there.
But don't you think games, virtual games, are very addictive?
Sir, if it is overdone, then it is addictive. Sir, anything
So
overdone.
are you addicted to the
No,
game?
sir. No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
How many hours you play in a day?
Sir, now only I play when 5 minutes, 10 minutes to take a break only I play.
But you
I'm
cannot
interested.
compete the PUBG game or
No,
say
sir, I
video-
do not play PUBG that much now.
Mhm.
Only after exams, 1-2 days I install it and play. Then I
Okay,
play
so
chess, sir.
You are
virtual.
playing chess, virtual chess.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how do you know? How do you should deal with this virtual gaming and the addiction, because they are very addictive.
Yes, sir.
So what
Sir,
should we what is the right way to deal with it?
there
Especially
must be
when-
two regulations, sir. One is self-regulation, one is family's regulation, and another is government's regulation. Sir, the self-regulation, the child has to be socialized.
Child, do you think they will self-regulate?
Sir,
Whatever pleases them,
Yes,
they
sir.
will do.
sir, family's regulation should be there, and
Important.
in government's regulation, the
Schools-
hours should be limited.
Acha, in your opinion, should we ban mobile phones in schools?
Mobile phone in schools?
Yes.
Sir, for teachers it should be there, but for students it should
Obviously, teachers it
Yes,
will be
sir.
there.
be. Yes, sir.
For students,
Sir, banned, sir.
should be banned.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Don't you think that is little bit a harsh one?
No,
harsh
sir.
step?
In our days also we do not took cell phones, so we also studied. So study does not require cell phones, sir.
Okay. What about digital education? Do you think we should have digital education at the the primary or secondary
Yes,
level? Is it
Yes,
required?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So you play virtual games. Also, you passed in hostel chess championship. So, what is the origin of chess? Where it originated?
Sir, India.
India.
Yes, sir.
Any favorite player?
Sir, Ramesh Babu Pragnananda, Vidit Gujarati, sir, Arjun Erigaisid.
Acha, what is a grandmaster? We hear this terminology, right?
Yes, sir.
Grandmaster. Who is a grandmaster?
Sir, in the professional chess, there is a requirement of securing a definite number of points so that you will get that title. After winning certain trophies and all, your points will be increasing, and I'm not exactly aware of the exact point that is required, sir.
Okay. But after winning, this many of points, you will become a grandmaster.
Grandmaster,
Huh?
yes, sir. Grandmaster, then international master.
Oh, it's
Yes,
like
sir.
that. Your optional is sociology. Why sociology? You have been preparing since 2020, 2021 maybe.
It's a
I think.
2021.
This is your second attempt, not
So
third.
third attempt, second interview in OPSC.
Are you also preparing for UPSC?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How many
Last-
attempts?
So third attempt, last year I wrote mains, sir.
Okay. Achha, tell me, sociology, right?
Yes, sir.
So, do you think India as a society we will be able to get rid of caste?
Sir, it will take very much time, sir. It has been entrenched into our society. We have been trying to get away from it, but political willingness also is not there.
No.
That much.
Politicians, can they force people to remove their surnames? That is not possible.
Yes, sir.
They lose all the vote
The
bank.
caste-based politics is also played, sir. That is the issue.
Caste-based politics is already there.
Yes,
I know.
Sir,
So, in your opinion, say in 200, 300, into future, will you be, able to get rid of caste?
no, sir.
Okay. What about, what is your opinion about caste census? Should it be there?
My opinion, sir, if it is there for the if
No,
it
no.
is being done for the distribution of the welfare schemes, then it's okay.
Mm.
But if it's done for the politics scenario, for example,
I know.
yes sir, that is
It will be done for both maybe. Because people, once they know, they will.
because sir, Supreme Court has already said that 50% reservation criteria,
Hmm.
uh, and uh, I don't agree with the criteria going above 50%.
Why?
Supreme.
If there is a caste census and
Yes, sir.
they say that the we
Sir,
require-
then the achievement oriented society will be ascribed one, I think.
so you're saying reservation is bad.
Sir, not bad for if it is overdone above a certain criteria, above the Supreme Court's guidelines, sir.
Okay.
Sir, it's a debate has to be done regarding this.
Understood. So tell me, if you look at modern society, for example, USA, Canada, OECD countries, well-to-do, rich countries, high per capita income, we see that a lot of youngsters are committing suicide over there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why is that? What is the sociological, explanation of it?
Because of low regulation, because of regulation and integration, suicide happens.
Tell me, what kind of suicide it is then? Can we categorize it?
Sir, it depends on the perspective on which we are seeing, sir.
Okay.
If that person is committing suicide, from then person's point of view, it is egoistic suicide. From government's point of view, it is anomic suicide.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So you are saying egoistic because they are living in a
So because of
nuclear society,
low
nuclear
integration,
family, low
integration has
integration,
not been there. Low integration, that's why.
lack of solidarity as well.
Yes, sir.
Achha, tell me, if you have to choose between two societies, one is society with religion, another is society without religion, which one you will choose?
Society with religion, sir.
Why? Religion is a divisive force, don't you think?
Not so, sir, because religion has many important functions in the society as well. It
Okay.
is a cohesive unit. It acts as a social control. It controls the juvenile delinquency as well. Gives comforting when something bad happens. Gives like a very comforting hand.
Coping mechanism.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, any other reason that you will choose society with religion?
So, sir, we cannot live without religion, sir, because
Why?
sir, because sir, then the social pathologies that occur in the society, that will increase in a manifold ways.
Okay.
It acts as a social control, sir. The Papa Punya scene will.
That is, you are saying it is a source of ethics.
Ethics, yes, sir.
Acha, do you think if you follow certain religion, you will become rich, and if you follow some other religion, you will become poor? Is that possible? Does religion have a
It is very less possibilities there. For example, sir, Protestantism, they initiated the capitalism concept.
Yes.
And if you'll see the Hindu concept, we are not that materialistic. Our
So you are saying Protestant ethics,
yes, sir.
wealth is something that we should pursue.
Pursue.
Work hard,
Yes, sir.
gain wealth, and
And
all that.
reinvest that wealth.
So you are saying Hindu philosophy.
That materialistic culture, we do not follow that much, sir.
Are you aware of the concept of Purushartha? The four goals of life?
Purushartha. No, sir.
Dharma, Artha, Kama.
Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, yes, sir.
Yes. One of them is Artha.
Artha, yes,
So
sir.
how you are saying that wealth
No,
is...
sir. We do not pursue the materialistic goal in the sense that accumulation of all the wealth, being greedy, sir. That is not there in our Hindu.
do you think Protestant ethics asks their people to be greedy? No, it only asks their people to work hard and gain wealth.
Yes, sir.
Achha, what is your opinion about criminal layer in SC/ST? Should it be there?
Sir, as per Supreme Court has stated, it should be there, sir.
Your opinion?
So it should be there, sir.
Achha, what is the size of Odisha's economy, the GDP of Odisha?
8.3 lakh crores, sir.
Very good. 8.3 lakh crore, $100 billion,
Yes, sir.
right? Okay. Can you tell me which dynasty built Konark temple?
Sir, Langula Narsingh Dev.
The dynasty?
Somavamsi. Yes, sorry. Sir, I am not aware.
Ganga dynasty.
Wrong name.
There is recently a change in government, right?
Yes, sir.
How do you feel about it?
Sir, in a democracy, it is welcome, sir.
So, frequent changes also is not good, right?
So it's a very subjective criteria, sir. So we cannot say that it is good or bad, sir.
Okay. What are the rivers flowing through Cuttack?
Sir, Mahanadi, Kathajodi.
Mahanadi and Kadchoti, right? Can you tell me which particular king introduced or started the concept of Chera Pahara? Chera Pahara, you know, right?
Yes, sir. The
Okay.
Gajapatis.
Yes. Gajapati does, you know, the sweeping of
Yes, sir.
yes, chariot. So, who started it? Any particular ruler that you are aware of?
I will take a guess, but I don't know. Sir, Kapilendra Deva.
Okay. Acha, the Gajapati king who is now
Yes, sir.
the present Gajapati, he belongs to which dynasty?
Sir, not aware.
I'll give you 4 options. Okay. Ganga dynasty, Somavanshi dynasty, Gajapati dynasty, Bhui dynasty.
No, sir, not aware.
Suppose you are given a choice to pick up your posting between Cuttack and Malkangiri, which one you will choose?
Sir, initial posting. Yes, sir.
Any point of time, suppose you are given a choice,
Yes, sir.
which one you will choose?
Sir, initial if it is given at initial time of posting, then I will
So
choose
why
Malkangiri, sir.
So you will not work in Malkangiri?
Sir, I'll
in
choose
later posting?
Malkangiri, sir, because sir, I want to start my journey with a tough phase, sir. I want to see it so that my latter phase will be.
You are saying Cuttack is easy.
Sir, not
From
easy,
a
but I have seen.
From an administrator's point of view,
Yes, sir.
Cuttack is difficult than Malkangiri.
Sir, I have
Malkangiri
never
is
been to
easy.
Malkangiri, so that's why, sir, I think it will be
Okay.
difficult.
Understood.
Yes.
What is the poverty rate of Odisha?
Sir, if we'll see the multidimensional poverty rate, the head count ratio is around 15%.
15%.
Yes, sir.
There is a debate going on, right? Renaming of Revencha.
Yes, sir.
What is your opinion about it? I know you are not a student of Revencha,
Yes, sir.
but what is you, because it is there in Cuttack, so what
Yes,
is
sir.
your opinion about it?
Sir, it is a historical name, sir, so I don't think changing.
We
it
should
will-
change it, huh? Okay. Suppose you are a police officer, you see that a boy has stolen some medicine from the pharmacy and is running away. When you ask the boy, you catch the boy, and when you ask him why he has, stolen the medicine, he tells you his mother is ill and suffering from cancer. That's why he has stolen the medicine. When you check it, you see that the cost of the medicine is somewhere around 2 to 3 lakhs. Okay. How will you handle that situation? Will you arrest him or will you let him go?
As a police officer.
Yes.
Sir, as a police officer, my duty is to enforce the law and order, sir.
So you
Sir, I
arrest him,
will
right?
arrest him, sir. Then,
Suppose he has stolen a loaf of bread, piece of bread,
yes, sir.
because his mother has not eaten for past 3 days and he has no money. Will you still arrest him?
In that, sir, I will do my duty, sir. I will.
You will arrest him. No
Yes,
matter
sir.
what. Doesn't matter whether it is a piece of bread or medicine of 2 lakhs.
Yes, sir.
Suppose there is a train coming through.
Yes, sir.
You are a the train driver suddenly sees that on the designated path there are 200 people, and he also observes that there is a side track, abandoned track. That means the track is not being maintained and all. Abandoned track is there, and over there 50 women and children are there. So if he goes in the designated track, 200 people will die. In the abandoned track, 50 women and children will die. If you are in the position of a train driver, which path he will take, which route he will take?
So brake system is.
No. Otherwise, why there will be ethical dilemma? If there are brakes, why I will ask the question? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So you cannot. He has to take a split-second decision. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what will you do? It is a high-speed train.
Yes, sir.
Even if you try to stop
as per
it,
utilitarianism theory, I will take the.
so you will sacrifice 50 women and children
No,
and
sir.
save 200 people.
Yes, sir.
Hmm?
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay. Acha, tell me, if If in the designated track, 200 old men are there, where the average age is more than 70, and in the abandoned track, 50 women and children are there. 50 children are there. So 200 old men, average age 70, and in the abandoned track, 50 children are there. In this case, in which route
Sir,
you will go?
Old man.
In the designated track.
Yes, sir.
Just now you said utilitarian principle.
Sir, but they have, they. I'll see the child's
Because the
perspective. They
children
can
have future.
contribute to the society at large in their future. So I am not denying the utilitarianistic perspective, because as per utilitarian perspective, they will contribute to society to the maximum.
Okay, but
Maximum.
utilitarian principle is mostly a numbers thing, right? Anyway,
Yes, sir.
suppose 200 people are there, and here 50 women and children are there. In hypothetical situation, suppose say some of your relatives or your near and dear ones are there in the 50 women and children.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what will you do? Will you still go in the designated path, or will you go in the abandoned path?
Sir, I couldn't.
Designated path, 200 people are there.
Yes, sir.
In the abandoned path, 50 women and children are there. Out of that 50 women and children, some of them are, are your near and dear ones. I mean, your relatives or something like that. Hypothetical situation.
Yes, sir.
In that situation, what will you do? Suppose your two son and one daughter
Yes,
is
sir.
there. Suppose, hypothetical situation.
Sir,
In which direction you will go?
then I'll go in the people's direction.
200 people.
Yes, sir.
Why civil service? You are an engineer, so why civil service?
So in the last year of my graduation, I worked in many corporate sectors as intern. I
You
felt,
didn't like it.
yes, sir, work culture is very sedentary, sir. I felt.
Sedentary.
Yes, sir.
Civil service also is sedentary, don't you think?
You can work in the grassroots level. You will go on your tours and all to the grassroots level and solve their problems. Sir, the activism is the integration with society is more
Yes, that is true.
insignificant.
That is true.
Yes.
Yes, in corporate jobs you feel alienated with
Yes,
the
sir.
society. That is true. So, Swayam Sidh, what makes you happy? What is happiness for you?
Sir. So being in my home, sir, eating my mother's
Food.
food and talking to her and going on travel with her makes me happy, sir.
But when you will be posted,
Yes, sir.
you have to work in different districts. So, in
I'll
that
take my mother with me.
how we can use artificial intelligence in governance? Can you give me examples?
Sir, the traffic system in
Yes, traffic management we can use.
we
Apart
can
from that,
sir, recently IIT Bhubaneswar also developed an artificial intelligence system for early disaster warning, sir. So cyclone
okay.
perspective,
Okay.
sir.
Early warning is already there. Okay.
Yes, sir.
They are just maybe trying to better it, but it is already there.
Artificial intelligence in, sir, school education we can use.
Okay. Any other thing that you
Sir.
can think of?
For the resource management, mineral resource management, sir.
Achha, suppose you have two subordinates. One is corrupt but highly efficient. Another is honest but highly inefficient. Who will you choose?
Corrupt but
Highly efficient.
efficient.
Another is honest but highly inefficient. Who will you choose?
Sir, honest but inefficient. I will work on its efficiency.
Suppose he is 55, 56 years old.
Sir,
He has 3-4 years of service left. He has no intention, no incentive to to be efficient.
Yes, sir.
He is just there to attend his retirement days, get his pension and enjoy his life.
Yes, sir.
On the contrary, the corrupt and highly efficient is a young person as well. Will you still go with the honest, inefficient but aged person?
Once corrupt is always corrupt. So I will go with the aged person, sir.
But don't you believe in Gandhian philosophy that there is good in everyone?
Sir, but sir, that corrupt
Achha,
attitude.
tell me, you said once corrupt,
corrupt.
is always corrupt.
Yes, sir.
Can we pursue a corrupt person to be non-corrupt?
Corrupt person to be non-corrupt.
Yes.
So it's very difficult to judge.
Has
I
it?
don't think
Okay.
we
So
can.
you will still go with the honest inefficient.
Yes, sir.
Suppose you apply for a passport in
Yes,
a
sir.
passport office, and because of the inefficiency, they give you the passport after 1 year. Don't you think inefficiency is also a form of corruption?
Sir, misusing the government, misusing the position is corruption. So it is a form of
Here the
corruption, but
person,
it is
here the person
very.
has to deliver the service.
Yes, sir.
It's
Here
not very
the corruption is big ticket corruption. Here it is small corruption, sir.
small
So,
corruption. How?
sir, the in the government servant that is doing corruption, he is doing in a large scale, sir.
Who?
Sir, you said about the
Corrupt and efficient person, you are saying.
Yes, sir.
That's a big ticket corruption. How?
sir, if it is he's in a very big position.
Achha, tell me, suppose you are a public citizen, okay,
Yes, sir.
and you have applied for a passport. You know that that particular officer is inefficient. He is unable to get your work done, and you have been suffering.
Yes, sir.
Suppose your company, asking for your passport so that they can send you to, say, some foreign tour or foreign country for work. But because of this, you are suffering.
Yes, sir.
You are suffering your career wise, your pay wise, and otherwise as well.
Yes, sir.
So in that case, will you apply another person? Will you seek another person where the job will be done?
Will I seek another way
Another
to get
person or a person who is corrupt, but he will get the work done. Will you
So
go
if
and
he is corrupt and he asks for some bribe, then I will not pursue, sir. I will send my grievance to the grievance redressal committee. If I send a grievance redressal committee,
but you
I
will not get your passport, right?
No, sir. I believe that after sending to the grievance redressal, they will somewhat do. Sir.
But
we have our.
Do you think public is doing that? No.
Sir,
If you are a citizen, I am not talking
sir,
from
public attitude needs to be changed. Yes, sir. They look for
public attitude does not require changing. Public needs service.
service. Yes, sir.
If we are unable to deliver the service, then
No, sir. The grievance redressal, very less are going through grievance redressal mechanism because they think that it will take less time. Just
Achha, tell me, suppose there is an office which is full of inefficient officers,
Yes,
okay, or inefficient staff, and are very low on public delivery or service delivery. Can we tag them as a corrupt office? They might not be doing monetary corruption, but they are
Sir,
corruption, isn't it?
labeling them as corrupt, sir, I will take steps, sir. Steps will be taken for bringing them to office. If they again do it, then they will be labeled, sir.
Okay. You'll still go with the honest and inefficient one.
Yes, sir. Because inefficiency can be corrected.
No, not necessarily. You cannot make a horse out of a donkey. Can't.
Yes, sir.
It's extremely difficult. But still, you can give it a try.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is your opinion about coalition government? Is it good for India or bad for India?
Sir, in somewhat sense it is good and in some sense it is
In
bad.
what sense?
Because,
if
sir,
you look at India's
when-
past, tell me one instance where it has been good for India and Indian citizens.
Sir, when coalition government happens, sir, the representation from various parties, they form the government, sir.
Mhm.
So representation in democracy, that becomes strengthened.
So tell me, now we have a coalition government at the center.
Yes,
The
sir.
BJP is supported by TDP and JDU.
Yes, sir.
Do you think TDP will advocate the interest of Odisha or Jammu Kashmir or Punjab or Northeast?
No, sir. Sir, coalition
Then
government.
what is the point of representation? Or JDU will speak, do well or seek welfare of Tamil Nadu or Madhya Pradesh?
Sir,
or
but
any other?
the representation of Andhra Pradesh and Bihar, they will be subbed.
So they will be demanding their,
Yes,
so they will be holding
coalition
the Prime
politics in
Minister
a very
ransom.
inclusive way, it is good, sir.
For that we have MPs from different states, right?
Yes, sir.
So how come coalition is good then?
Sir,
Achha,
but
tell me, in your personal opinion, will you prefer a Prime Minister who takes uncompromising decisions and is strong, or do you want a Prime Minister who has to make compromises, cut corners, and is weak because of coalition? Which one is your preference?
I will choose the path where Prime Minister is the chief stone of the cabinet arc, sir.
Yes, that is true. He
Yes, sir.
is, but
Um, so I'll choose that, sir.
which one?
So, the
Strong
strong
Prime
Prime
Minister.
Minister. Yes, sir.
Don't you think coalition government makes the government weak, where investors will not be ready to invest because they know that the government can end in a day or two?
No, sir, I don't think weak, because we had a coalition government from 2004 to 2014, sir.
No, prior to that also we had so
Prior
many
to that,
problems.
but I am speaking of that in that period we had our maximum GDP growth, sir.
But still we had maximum scams also. The GDP could have grown
Yes, sir.
much bigger also.
Sir, there are negative points and there are positive points also,
Yes.
sir.
We had a lot of
Negative is,
scams,
sir,
right?
the populist
2G
measures will be
scam,
taken.
telephone scam,
Yes, sir.
so many coal scam, so many
The
scams.
Taj
were
corridor
there.
scam was also.
Yes, yes, so many are there,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
You still feel coalition government is good?
No, sir. I'm not taking a side here, because coalition politics in some way it is good and some way bad, sir.
Okay. What is your opinion about uniform civil code?
It should be implemented, sir.
Don't you think it will hurt religious sentiments?
No, sir. In that way, sir, no particular, sir, essential religious practices are not being harmed here, sir.
Bangladesh, there is a caretaker government, right?
Yes, sir.
Who is heading it?
The Mohammad Yunus.
He is famous for particular thing, right?
Sir, Nobel, sir, HDI, sir, Human Development Index.
No. That is not Muhammad Yunus.
Oh, sorry.
HDI is Mahbubul Haq.
Mahbubullah. Oh, yes,
He is
sir.
a Pakistani.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Amartya Sen and Mahbubul Haq.
Sir, SHG, sir, self-help groups.
No. You are taking a guess. Muhammad Yunus got Nobel, yes.
Nobel.
Are you aware of the institution that he has created? Are you aware of Grameen Bank?
Grameen Bank, yes, sir.
Microfinance.
Yes, sir, microfinance.
In your opinion, who is a bigger threat, Pakistan or China?
So both are threats, sir.
Bigger threat.
Bigger threat is China, sir. Because Pakistan we can control, but China it is
Economic and militarily
yes, sir.
powerful. No?
Yes, sir.
Achha, there are two. Do you follow news on the daily basis?
Yes, sir.
Okay, there are two astronauts who are stranded,
Yes, sir.
sent by NASA, right?
Yes, sir.
In the International Space Station. Can you name them?
Sunita Williams. Sir, I had read it, but not able to recall. Yes, sir.
No, you are not the only one. Maybe more than 100 interviews I have taken.
Yes, sir.
Everyone remembers one, Sunita Williams,
Yes, sir.
not the second one. So recently, CRPC recently got replaced, right?
Yes, sir.
Are you aware of? Can you name the new law?
Sir, Bharatiya Nagarak Suraksha Samhita.
Okay. One good thing about it?
Sir, the cheating the female is now criminalized. Cheating a female on the basis of marrying
False promises.
promises.
Okay. Do you think India will be able to achieve sustainable development goals by 2030?
Yes, sir, I believe.
What is DPI? Can you give me an example? Digital public infrastructure.
Digital public infrastructure. Sir, it is an infrastructure for which is created for the mass good. For doing the mass
it's a
good,
public
sir.
good, yes.
Yes, sir, public
Example? Any one
good.
example?
Yes, sir. For farmers, it is there, sir. In 2023 budget, we had created the particular system name. I am not getting, but it was for farmers.
Can you name the latest Indian, addition to UNESCO list?
Yes, sir. From Assam, sir.
Yes.
Charaidev from
Chairadev Maidam.
Maidam.
Burial grounds of
Chairadev Maidam.
Ahom Kings.
Yes, sir.
Project Tiger, in your opinion, is a success or failure?
It's a success, sir. Huge success.
Okay. Which state has the maximum tigers?
Sir, Jim Corbett National Park. Sir, maximum tiger, sir, Karnataka.
Karnataka or Madhya Pradesh?
Yes, sir, Madhya Pradesh. Sorry, sir. Yes, sir, Madhya Pradesh.
How many tigers are there in Odisha?
Sir, 27 to 30, sir.
Good. So tell me, we give protection to some animals and birds, but
Yes.
not to all. Say, for example, we give protection to a peacock, but not to a chicken.
Yes, sir.
In your opinion, life of a peacock, is it more valuable than the life of a chicken?
Sir, we give them on the basis of endangered criteria.
Peacock is not endangered.
No, sir. Yes, sir. As per their the population as it is declining.
Suppose
we-
peacock is a bird.
Yes, sir.
Can we go for peacock farming? Scientifically, I'm asking. The way we are doing chicken farming, can we do that for peacocks?
Sir, it is being done in Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia, it will might be done in say Australia is
Pakistan.
doing crocodile also.
Yes, sir.
So it can be done. We
Yes,
can
sir.
increase the number.
Yes, sir.
Any other reason that you think of, that we have given?
Sir, it is our national bird, sir.
It is we who have decided. We
Yes,
can decide chicken as our national bird.
It is being chicken
Any
is
other
being
reason?
produced at a very large scale.
True, we can
Entrepreneurial.
produce peacock at a large scale.
Yes,
Any
sir.
other reason that you can think? That
Sir, it is. Sir, chicken does not has religious feelings, sir. But
Yes,
peacock
it's
we
very
have
religious cultural values.
religious
are there.
cultural values are there.
What is purple revolution? Have you heard about it?
Purple.
Purple revolution.
Yes, sir. I have heard it, sir. So I'm not able to recall, sir, but I have read it, sir.
Okay. How do you feel about the Rahul Gandhi's recent statement in USA?
I have not followed it, sir.
You have not followed it. Okay. So I am done with the interview.